The EMC. Anthony, what is the EMC, you ask? The EMC is the Easy Money crew. And it's a little running joke I had with a couple of friends about 4 or 5 years ago where things in sport were such a guarantee that we just started looking at each other and going, easy money, easy money. And then we became the EMC, the Easy Money crew. And the only job of the EMC is to inform other members of the EMC when there are guaranteed easy money opportunities. If the EMC was still in existence today, shout out the old school EMC, there would have been a running track in the 13th minute of this match today. The running track would have been AC Milan are now $6.50 to 1 to beat Como, and they have 78 minutes to get the job done. Now, being an Inter fan, I would have taken the reins on this EMC task. You see, the EMC had responsibilities that stretched to rugby league, basketball, even cricket and tennis. Ooh, tennis was tough. But when Italian football struck, that was Anthony's time to shine. So in this situation today, there was no EMC to turn to. No. All I could do myself was try and believe when Como scored that first goal, that there was an opportunity that Milan would not score multiple goals and come back and win that game, but I couldn't believe. I could not believe. I searched for the belief in myself, in Vince, and that's as far as it went. So ladies and gentlemen, if the EMC was still running today, we would be enjoying the fruits, the food, the labors of what we would call easy money. Hell yeah, that was easy money this morning. Unfortunately for Inter fans, that doesn't benefit us in any way on the pitch. Milan 3, Como 1. Milan 3, Como 1. Adrien Rabiot runs an absolute riot ring. That guy was begging to leave his post in Marseille, begging to get the French out of Ligue 1 and come back and reconnect with Massimiliano Allegri, his favorite coach of all time. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Adrien Rabiot actually never won a Scudetto while he was at Juve. I think he arrives in Pirlo's first season. I think. No, you know what? I think he does win one. I think he wins one with Sarri with the stupid pink line in the middle of the jersey. Rabiot is back in Serie A, and he's easily Milan's best signing of the season. He is easily the one that can spearhead them towards the Scudetto. And what a Scudetto race it is now between Inter, Milan, and one of Napoli and Juventus, whoever walk away with the points next week. I'm truly in belief that one of Napoli and Juventus might need to take the back seat as of next week. And God forbid they both tie and Inter and Milan both win, then we could start to see a little bit of a breakaway where the margin becomes 7-8 points plus, and we may just have a famous Milan derby showdown this season for the title and the Scudetto. Overall, let's talk a little bit more about the match because Como were really, really good. They should have been 2-3 up in the first half. They were peppering the goal. Mike Maignan had another fantastic game. Nico Paz was brilliant again, but I got to say, Nico, it's not Nico FC. It's Como. It's Como. Pass the rock, cuz. Pass the ball. Pass the ball. Pass the ball. Pass the ball, brother. Pass the ball, Paz. Multiple opportunities today where Paz pulled the trigger himself, but there were better options. And I get it. In a situation where you are front runner, in a situation when you are all that and a little bit more, you are the key, you've got the key to the kingdom. You're their best player, but you've got to trust your teammates a little bit more. Like I said, Maignan just commands his area so well, even when he's not making direct saves. He was a big reason why those big chances for Como sort of fell dead towards the end. Once again, I thought Bartesaghi had a pretty good game. I thought he was pretty good. Oh, who's that? Sorry, I thought we had company. Yeah, I thought Bartesaghi had another decent game for Milan today. Out of their defenders, I would say Tomori looked like the best ones, although he can still be a little bit suspect with his clearances. I've always been a little bit suspect with Tomori's ability to clear the ball and get it out of danger, but when it comes to just being a rock-solid defender and being there, he's very versatile in any sort of back three as well. I see he's mostly deployed in the right-hand side, sometimes in the centre. Overall, just a good centre-back. Fikayo Tomori is a good centre-back. This win for Milan puts them -3. to Inter. Everybody has now played 20 Serie A games each, so you can have a look at the ladder at the official end of match day 20 with 18 games remaining. One thing I will say again, it's easy for me to come out here and say that I think that a player like Marcus Thuram for Inter should be sold if we get an offer for about 50 million. I think that's what he'd be worth these days. I would say the same thing about Rafael Leao if I was a Milan fan. Yeah, he's very talented. Yeah, when he picks up the ball, you never know what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, I just think he walks too much. I think he's just a little bit too lazy, and I don't think he's giving them the end product that they want. I don't understand the benching of the Yank. Captain America, I think Christian Pulisic should have got the nod in the start tonight. But hey, that's why I'm sitting here in my garage lifting weights, and Max Allegri is enjoying tre punti on the road to Como. Big win for Milan, big win for Max, supremely in the title race. And for any Inter fans that thought there was a chance for us to run away or break away or even gain any sort of massive advantage this match day, calma, we are back in our place. We are one match day away from being second. Literally, we are one match day away from being second again. There ain't no such thing as Inter winning a title yet. We wait, we move on, we win games, we beat Udinese. That's how we keep going, all right? Ciao, have a great day. It's Friday here. Let's go.